Carl. Hey guys, we're back under the blanket, and we've just finished watching The Walking Dead, the newest episode, season 6, episode 9. No way back? No way out. Oh, they basically mean the same thing.
We did our research.
Well, I'll just recap quickly what happened in the last episode before the mid-season break, which was a big, huge tower came down.
Was it?
It was fucking huge. A big tower came down, landed on a wall, let loads of zombies into Alexandria, and then all the characters were basically fucked. Well, in The Walking Dead terms, fucked. Right. So they basically shoved a load of zombie guts all over their body, all over their...
And then they shimmied out.
Yeah, they shimmied out the house.
And then the little kid, who's really brave and's just on it, was like...
To the mother Jess, the blonde lady who's called Jess, because I just worked out her name.
Yeah.
It's Jess.
And he's like, Mom.
Yeah, he's like, Mom.
But that... Straight away, that does not get referenced in this like.
No, we kind of like.
It doesn't happen. It
we
just
move
cuts straight out to it.
that.
It's like no. Anyway, we'll get
so
into
yeah, this episode is basically the end of all the Alexander is in trouble like kind of storyline. It's kind of ends that.
They've got to a point, and it's going to hit a breaking point, and something has to happen now.
Yeah,
I built it so much.
So we've just watched it. We all have thoughts. We might as well get the good things out of the way first, I think, and then we'll go for the bad things.
Brutal. It is brutal.
In what way?
It's brutal.
Well,
you can't say it's not.
No. It's very nasty. I think this episode is very nasty, very harsh.
What do you mean by that? Nasty.
That kid gets eaten on camera. Like
it's good. By two. It's not one. It's like
three. A whole
either
family,
side.
A whole family dies in this episode.
Yeah.
Within the space of 2 minutes.
Within the space of like 2 minutes, and they all die in front of each other.
Yeah.
Like that is brutal. That is harsh. It depends how you feel about those characters. I honestly thought that was maybe a bit overkill, but it is The Walking Dead.
They did set them up for like a season and a half, so I guess we were sort of invested.
Okay, yeah.
But they're still redundant. They'd only just started putting more story to them, so it's just like, we'll kill them off. It's like they're trying to be other TV shows where they get you to like a character and kill it off.
Oh, they're kind of thinking, maybe we're Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but they're not.
They're not Game of Thrones.
Let's be real. You've had so many seasons, you're not Game of Thrones.
It felt like they had no idea what to do with those characters. That's what it was. I was like, fuck it, just kill them off. There's something else that's going to happen to make this interesting.
As I mentioned halfway through the episode, it's the mid-season culling of characters that don't matter.
Yeah.
Like, we can get rid of all these characters, they don't really matter to the story.
Because
we can keep moving on.
Stick with the main cast that's been in there since day one.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
Other good parts, I thought the last scene was cool to a point.
The last scene was not cool at all. It was wait, before we go into that, Carl gets shot in the face.
In the eye.
It's like
in the face. Point about from here to here.
Does that 10 out of 10 review for you then? Because Carl got shot in the face, or?
It's probably an 8. I'd give him 2 more points if he had died. You don't survive a gunshot to the eye.
See, this is how I feel about Rick.
Yeah, but Rick's Rick. He's a badass.
At one point, I thought they were going to kill Rick in this episode, and I would have cheered so loudly.
How many times have you thought that throughout the series? They might kill Rick this time.
Oh, yeah. About 5 times, maybe?
Exactly. They're not going to kill him. They're not going to kill him.
It was that point where it was heartbreaking when it was just like Rick just found out, oh shit, like what was that woman's name again? Jesse. Yeah, the fact that she just died in front of me.
They kind of show that like nice little montage of like when they're meeting and stuff like that.
But that was the point. That was cool. Yeah, that was the point where it's like he's fucking vulnerable now, and then there's a chance they might actually die because of that.
But it's Rick just goes crazy again. That's what he always says.
He just straight away chops her arm off.
I'm crazy Rick now. I'm gonna kill people.
Yeah.
But if it was full of bits where you thought people were gonna die and they weren't gonna die.
I just thought from a like TV episode kind of like perspective, it was really cool seeing so many zombies get offed.
Yeah.
Like that's cool to see.
Yeah, but especially when you've gone through this whole half of the season with not a lot of action at all.
Yeah, exactly. But
so it sort of relieved the tension.
It quickly got uncool. It quickly got really silly.
When they had about 5 minutes of just cutting to people,
Yeah.
slashing at nothing.
They had like a quick montage of every character just killing a zombie, which it just looked daft, and it just didn't feel like The Walking Dead.
No.
The world they've set up, this didn't feel like that world.
It looked very comic to me.
It felt like an
yeah.
80s action film.
Well, I felt like I was watching something like Shaun of the Dead or something like that. Where it's just
I
like,
suppose,
just like loads of characters just killing zombies. Like there's no like context for that. There's no like kind of like consequence for them killing all these zombies. All of them survive. All the zombies die, and that's it.
But it gets across where you think, well, they have got to that point where they're just like, fuck it, we need to kill, because they just lose it. So you do get that feeling, but it's not enough to warrant it making up for how much they used it.
Other things we should probably talk about is they actually revealed Negan at the start of the episode. I mean, for anyone who's read the comic books, Negan is a huge character in the show. So we won't go too far into spoilers about his character, but he's going to be a big part of the show coming up. And he's played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who's incredible. Crazy good actor. So
Yeah.
But that was okay, that was cool to a point.
But can we just talk about how that was handled?
But it was the fact that was the teaser at the end of the mid-season finale.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, shit's going down. Nope, Daryl with an RPG.
Yep.
Daryl kills about 10 people on a motorcycle with an RPG that he gets from the back of a van.
After he killed some guy
In silence. Who had a gun pointed out.
And he also got stabbed at the same time.
He got stabbed at the same time.
In the
as
back.
well. It was a strange way of handling it. It just didn't. It was cool. It was a shocking moment to see the blow up.
You didn't expect it.
But it just didn't. It just wasn't like, whoa, that was really good. Like, kind of, it just didn't really make
It had
sense.
that comic effect, which you don't know that's what
Yeah,
you want to go
yeah.
for, sort of thing. You're just like, do I laugh or do I go, wow, that was cool?
And then the other storyline they had in the episode was the nurse and the wolf guy, the leader of the wolves, which kind of went nowhere.
That
Their storyline went nowhere.
Especially, since they started making a deal out of that. This whole episode is making up. They're dealing with all the stories they built up, and they just become redundant.
Yeah.
But in place of just an action.
Well,
episode.
The whole way through the episode is they're kind of setting up these two maybe going out the rest of the
running
group.
away together into the
Yeah.
sunset.
And she there is a point where he goes back for her, and you think, okay, he maybe have changed.
Yeah.
And then he just dies. He
Carol
just gets
shoots
shot
him.
by Carol. I mean, that's probably what he deserves. Like,
Yeah.
he's not like a redeemable character in any way.
And Carol had to kill someone in this episode.
Yeah, Carol's got to kill everyone. Carol killed 2 people in this episode. Carol killed 2, because that boy was terrified of Carol's words. So he couldn't walk.
Psychologically.
He couldn't walk through
She
zombies.
psychologically killed the
She
kid.
did.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's sad about that kid dying, though.
Nah, he wasn't a good character.
It's a terrible character.
And then the other storyline we had was the Glenn storyline with the teenager.
Yeah.
They were trying to get Maggie back, and then we had another point where everyone thought Glenn was going to die. There was an ex machina in there. The machine gun came in the last minute to save Glenn.
Yeah.
So he's not dead again.
Another time.
Another time.
But they'll probably develop that storyline. Maybe they'll adopt that little girl and be like,
Maybe. Well, that was pretty much the episode. They're setting up the Negan storyline. That's where we're heading to.
Yeah.
So,
but I feel like going from this episode, they're going to use a good 3 or 4 episodes to even set up before you get to it. And it'll end with you meeting them.
We're probably going to get about 3 or 4 episodes trying to build back Alexandria.
Yeah.
That's probably where we're going. But overall, the episode was fine. It was okay.
It was fun to watch because it was a
fun
change
to
from
watch.
the usual build-up. So it was like a relief because it was like...
But it was just a weird overall
It
tone.
had a weird tone, and
Yeah.
it had the weird pacing issues as well. We'd have an action scene, and then there'd be like 5 minutes of talking with characters that we'd not seen in the episode before.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like redundant. Like I don't really want to see that. I want to go back to the action. That's kind of what it was. That's basically Walking Dead. Like.
Yeah, and it's lasted this long, so...
Yeah, exactly.
But
We're in it for the long haul. I mean, maybe
we're going to keep watching.
we'll keep watching.
It's what you do.
Come
Keep
back
watching
here and
it.
see our reviews every week.
Yeah.
Reviews.
And we look forward to telling you more exciting things about it.
Walking Dead. Daryl with an RPG. Hey guys, we went to see a movie, Deadpool. We're going to review it for you. Deadpool is the latest superhero movie that's come out this week. It stars Ryan Reynolds. It's about a superhero. And it's called Deadpool.